I recorded myself sketching somebody. I looked for someone who had a birthday this week, and I found someone. Her name is Pia. She was someone I knew um, before from the community, from the design community, and I started sketching her, and I asked for feedback from my mentors. From one of my mentors, which is an art expert in art portrait work, and I asked for feedback, and this is how it turned out. This is me doing this sketching for Pia's face. I was going for a caricature, but I decided, that it just try doing what I can, not really think about it too much. I started with some thick lines. Well, you saw I started with some pencil work first. Then I started adding thick lines to outline the face and the hair. Was really it was okay when I started. Um, it was interesting, but as I was getting along, I was thinking, the glasses didn't look like her glasses. Face was too big. I had to resize. I had to redo the chin several times, as you can see here. Um, so I added the hand and fixed the hair a bit more. It was too. I think there was too much body in the hair when I initially did it, so I had to erase, change the pen a bit. There's me editing the hair a bit because it was too thick, and I had to trim it down. Then I started working on the teeth, some details, shiny, nice teeth. I fixed the ear placement because it was in the wrong place now when I was checking the photos. Added thicker lines, then adding some more form. Procreate is a amazing app, easy to sketch even if I was having a hard time with the screen protector. This was to had little friction, so I still editing, trying to fix. Changed the ear a bit. It was too big, and then I started adding the darks. My mentor would tell me later on to just make it just one big black area and then edit it later. It started to look nice, and eventually fixing up the nose a bit more. So originally, I didn't want to just overlay her face on the. I didn't just want to import her photo and then, overlay the sketch there, because the point of the exercise really was to sketch even if it was a real person and try to copy their features. So I could have done that later on. I would, just to check if I was getting the features right. I was also testing a couple of different backgrounds and how I would add some more texture in the sketch. Here you see me now putting her face overlay to check if I was capturing it, and I wasn't. It was really terrible. That's fine, but because in caricature work you're supposed to exaggerate some of the features, and that's actually what my mentor told me. There were some features that could have laid out much better, but I wanted to add a bit of my own style, so I reverted back to my original sketch. When I saw this, just go back, try to add the teeth, just go back, everything, put everything back. So eventually you see me just settle on going back to my original sketch, redoing everything, just letting it be there for a bit. So yesterday I started sketching, um, practice, portrait sketching for just to improve my skills. And I asked a mentor, one of my uh, artist friends, who is a very good portrait artist, um, Janelle. So this is Janelle. This is her work. She really does. Before the pandemic, she really does oil paint in canvas work that she used to do every Saturday with a bunch of other artists. And I have a video interview with her. So I asked her for feedback on my the way I did this, uh, and she sent me, and she was. I asked her to be a Simon Cowell, brutally honest. So I just was just searching for Cowell's uh, um, some of Simon Cowell's honest remarks here.
It says here you work as a wedding singer.
I was.
How many ended in divorce? If I were you, I'd phone up the War Department, volunteer your services, because you've just invented a new form of torture. I'll give you a tip for future auditions. Don't. I don't mean to be unkind, but you have one of the worst singing voices possibly in Miami.
I just remembered Simon Cowell's brutally honest. So feedback, insulting. So I asked Janelle to be Simon Cowell, brutally honest as well, and she laughed. She was nice. She was still nice. It's nice. So it said, "This is Janelle Yu. Thank you, Janelle, for giving feedback on my work." And this is how did Janelle rates my work. So okay, nice. She's writing in Filipino. Maybe you should focus on the features. That's what she's telling me. Capturing a character is really about the details. So it takes practice. So you need to really observe. So let me describe her face. So she's describing Pia's face, and I asked Pia if I could record her video of me analyzing the portrait that I did. Um, so she said eyebrows thick and curving downwards. So I should be doing the eyebrows thick and going downwards. Eyes. She has very cute eyes, very smiley. Uh, Curved up. The shapes are curving up. So the way I drew it is she's looking up rather than smiling. That her eyes should be smiling. Okay, so I understand what she's saying. So the eyes should also be smiling, the way she described it. Nose is okay. Maybe make the nose longer. Mouth, nice to show cheeks. Slant is going down. Your slant is going up. Okay, cheekbones should be higher. So, and then how did she score me? This is how she scored me. 3 out of 10. Jan, jan, jan. Somewhat proportion. Overall, points for improvement. Lines could be cleaner. Currently harsh and rough. The lines are rough lines. So I can make the lines um, cleaner. But it shouldn't be a hindrance. That's what she's saying. Facial features not that accurate. Okay. So she gave a pretty good explanation. The hair shading, shade everything black first, then add highlights. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, shading and value needs time. Oh my God! Thank you. What amazing comments from Janelle. Those are really really good. It's very insightful. So I also asked for feedback from other artists, but Janelle was the first one to reply, and that's pretty good. That's pretty good for someone who's. I appreciate the feedback that she gave me. All right. Okay. And I also gave it to Pia. Pia, happy birthday, Pia. I gave it to her, and I asked permission to also to record the video as well. And she commented back, "Hey, Pia, happy birthday. Hope you do mind with practice sketching. This is so nice. Thank you very much." And she cried. Can I share on my social? Oh my God, it's so embarrassing. But I said sure. Okay, so this is the result of my first try for art, for, for caricature type portrait work, and it's interesting. Yeah, that's my score. I got a 3 out of 10. So I'll keep doing this and watch for future versions, future episodes um, of me sketching other people. So what I'll do is look for other people's birthdays, upcoming birthday, and try to sketch my friends, um, and then get feedback from mentors as well. That's it. Thank you.